morning.
Good morning.
We're from SBS. We do a documentary series, and we're just going to accost you and talk to you for a second, if you've got a second.
Yeah, I've got a second.
Can I ask what you do?
As in what job?
Yeah.
I work for the Roads and Traffic Authority.
Are you local?
Yes. Yep.
Or brought and bred?
No, I've moved over from the coast. Yeah, that's why I came over here. Employment was over here, so that's where I came.
Family man?
Yes.
How many children?
I got 3.
It must be about, what, year big?
Oh, no, they're 2 in their teens and 1 about 10.
And does your wife work?
No, she's at home.
Full-time job still?
Full-time job, especially with a 10-year-old.
Would you swap with her?
No, not really, not with the kids. No.
How long have you been married?
Gee, don't hold it to me.
Roughly?
Roughly about 17. 17 years.
Long time.
Yes, it is, especially in these day and age.
A lot of people we meet are not married by that stage.
No, they've either been there and done that and gone somewhere else.
Yeah. What do you think made it work, or makes it work?
Communication. It's the old adage, just talking to one another.
Yeah. Where did you meet?
What, my wife? Yes, Sydney.
Special occasion?
No.
Is it memorable?
Yeah, it was actually.
What, can you tell us?
Basically I took her out down to National Park in Sydney, Royal National Park. Sort of had a day of it and sort of clicked.
But where did you ask her?
What, to marry me?
No, we'll come to that next.
Nah.
I mean, where did you ask her to take her to National Park?
Where did I ask her?
Yeah. Where did you sort of first meet her?
We saw her in a youth group meeting, church.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're still part of the church?
Yes.
Which church is that?
Church of Christ here in Armidale.
Right. What else does the church group, apart from giving you a wife, what else has it given you, do you think?
The ability to work with the youth. I find that very essential, to be able to give the youth something to do. You look at the youth today and they're just sort of bewildered.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know what they're doing. So with the youth group, we're able to give them activities, teach them things in regards to just everyday skills. A meeting place, you know, somewhere where they're safe.
How much of your time does that take?
At the moment, it's every second weekend. During the week, one night I go out and see one of them. Yeah,
is it sort of like counselling?
No.
It's purely activities?
It's activities. Yeah. Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Right. Why do you do it? What makes you want to devote your time to that?
I want to show the kids that there is something else in life. There is something to strive for. It's just not walking on this earth and then dying. There is, there's something to go. There is a goal.
Yeah. And is that by example, or?
Basically by example. You don't teach much to people by sitting them down and just hammering at them. They've got to see that you mean what you say, and you live by what you do.
And in the groups, what sort of people do you get in the groups? I mean, are there people who actually need help? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got people there that need help. There's people there who are lonely. Just very broad, very cross-section.
Now, you obviously had an accident which caused that. Can you tell us about that?
In 1983, I was involved in what they call an accident, where at least 10, 15 years decided to throw boulders through the windscreen and at cars. And they were on flat terrain and they just threw the boulder straight through the windscreen and my car took half of my face out.
Where was this?
Liverpool, Heathcote Road. The old Heathcote Road near the old military base there. Yeah, they decided.
Were you alone in the car?
No, I had my family in the car. My wife saved my life. She put the handbrake on and stayed out of the car because I was just knocked unconscious. It just dropped my eye straight out of the eye socket. And since then I've been reconstructed slowly. The last operation was February this year.
And do you have more to go?
Yeah, I keep on going. Yeah. But what really gets to you after a while is the fact that through one incident, 11 years of your life is thrown into turmoil.
Did it, I mean, obviously it had major impact on you, but psychologically too?
Oh, yeah. You get that why me syndrome.
Yes.
You know, like I wasn't doing anything to nobody and I was just travelling along the road. And the next minute, bang.
Was there any, were they caught? Were they?
No.
So you don't even have justice?
No.
Must be very frustrating.
Yes, but I'm not the only one. I'm pretty well lucky in a way. I've got my life If you go back through your track records, you'll find that there's been people who have been killed with rocks coming off overpasses and going straight through the windscreen of their cars and killing them outright.
Yeah. Nobody else in the family got hurt?
No, not physically.
Yeah.
You know, like, you'd have mental scars of it, that's for sure.
Oh, and I guess the initial feelings that you had of, as you said, that why me, the frustration, all that, I guess that spread. I mean, did your wife?
Oh, no. I suppose in a way it did, but I think I had the bulk of the why me type syndrome because it actually happened to me.
Yeah. So in the end, the doctor's saying what? That they can reconstruct it fully? Pretty well?
Well, pretty well, yeah. I've now got bone work back in there,
right?
Where I didn't have it for a long time.
Right.
And then basically what happens then is they just do the plastic surgery on the face.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I mean, again, I guess it probably did change you in a lot of ways,
yes.
But ways that you can tell, you know? Can you tell how?
Well, it made me realise that I had a opportunity to share to people. I could have been killed. Yeah, so I was able to help people in hospitals with the same thing. Give you an example, I was in South Australia just recently with the operations with the cranial facial unit there, and there was one guy who smacked himself up a tree and absolutely just wrecked his jawline around his face around there. And they had done the same sort of operation to me where they scalp you. They take your face down to get into the skull area. And he just swelled up so he couldn't talk. He couldn't open his eyes, he couldn't do anything. And I was able to share with him my experiences and also with his family, just to calm his family down.
Yeah, well, that must have felt good.
Yeah, did.
You could actually do something positive with it.
Yeah, and that's what I look on it.
Yeah.
You know, I mightn't have ever had that opportunity if I didn't have that accident.
Yeah. And when you came back, what about your workmates?
Oh, they were really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, they were very helpful. They got myself back on my legs and, you know, sort of supported me. That was good.
And so you're still doing the same job? Yeah. Is there a future there that you want to pursue? Do you have ambition to?
Yep, sure do.
To what level?
Road safety.
That's fairly fitting.
That's the ultimate aim.
Yeah.
To stop the people dying on the roads.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do the best I can for the time I'm in the workforce, but that's my ultimate game.
Well, you've got plenty of time.
Hey.
You're a young man. How old are you?
Gee, I don't know. It took me about 39.
Well, that's plenty of time.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you, Squire.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada. It's just like this in Canada?
Absolutely, especially now.
Whereabouts in Canada?
From Victoria, British Columbia.
Is that a big town you live in, or?
It's about 300,000, so it's and it's a coastal tourism town, so it's a lot like Noosa.
What brought you to Noosa? How did you hear about it?
Actually, a friend of ours, a neighbor in Canada across the street, who is Australian, recommended that we come to Noosa. So here we are.
So this is your first time?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. How long have you been here?
We've been here about 3 days. We've been in Australia about 3 weeks.
And you're staying for a while?
We are. We're on our way around the world, actually. We're traveling for 10 months, and we're going to spend 2 months of it here in Australia.
That's terrific. Why 10 months and why around the world?
Sort of middle-age crisis, running away from home. Just decided we needed to get away from it all for a while.
Are you in business?
Yes, I have my own business, and I put it to bed for a year, and we'll see if I raise it again.
What sort of business is that?
It's a consulting business.
So you can actually just...
Well, I hope I can. I'll find out where I go back if I can.
Right. And yourself?
I'm in the government, the provincial government, in one of the provincial governments in Canada.
And are you related in any way?
We're actually married.
To each other.
We just celebrated our 16th wedding anniversary.
Just? On this trip?
On this trip. 31st of October.
And you have children?
No.
No.
Which is one of the reasons we can do this.
Yes, of course.
The cats are easier to leave behind.
Yeah. Do you not have children on purpose?
Yes, that's correct. It was a decision. We got married in our mid-30s, and so had to make a decision quite quickly, and decided that after all those years of living alone, getting married was a big enough transition to make. So
we have to let these people pass. So you made that decision relatively easily?
With a lot of thought.
Yeah. But as it turned out, it seemed like a natural decision to make.
Yeah, it sort of made itself in a way.
Yeah. So you were saying that wanted to get away, you were in a early midlife crisis.
How kind of you to put it that way.
Was there anything that prompted it? Anything specific?
I think turning 50 is probably what does it.
Yeah, I turned 50 just before we left. Lynda turns 50 just after we go back. So.
And we thought it was a good time to just go away and do some thinking about what we'd done and what we wanted to do and where we wanted to go from here.
Are there any changes likely in your life?
I hope so. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what, but I'd like to think that in the course of the year we'll come up with some brilliant idea for what we want to do for the next phase. Yeah. I have a sense that there is something to come out of this trip. Yes. That there are a lot of aging baby boomers such as ourselves who have this dream of running away for a while, and that there might be a book in there that might be useful, a combination how-to, travel log, whatever.
How to survive a midlife crisis and have fun.
You've got it.
And stay married to each other.
And stay married and hopefully not go broke.
If we wind back the clock a little bit to 16 years ago, where were you and how did you get married and why?
Well, we were, we got married because we fell in love, but we were both Foreign Service officers in the Canadian Foreign Service. And I was within about 6 months of going off on my next posting, and Lynda had just come back from her last posting. And we had an office romance, and then both left.
Yeah, decided we didn't particularly want to continue to be an office romance, so we moved away, moved out to the West Coast.
Yeah. And what can you tell us about Lynda? How she was then and how she's now? Has she changed?
I'm not so sure that either of us has really changed very fundamentally, although I think we are now more like each other than when we started.
Actually, I disagree with you on this. I think we've changed enormously in the 16 years. I really do. I think we've really we were out here and have come a lot closer to each other, both a lot less brittle, I think.
That's true.
More mellow.
Yeah.
We compromise a whole lot better than we used to.
It is true that when you're still single in your mid-30s, you're used to having your own way and only ever really worrying about yourself. So either we were going to change in that regard or we weren't going to stay married.
Yeah.
So,
were there any fundamental differences that you discovered after you got married that, oops, this is difficult? Different nature, different personality?
Decision making.
Yeah.
I think the nature in which we make decisions is very different. Still is.
Still is.
I make them very quickly, very suddenly, very gut-related, impulsively. Yeah. Not badly, though. They usually work out quite well. Peter's very thoughtful, likes to take more time over them, think them out more thoroughly, and that can be a cause of friction if, you know, the two of us, if something I think needs to be decided on, he wants to take
What about
time.
in moments of great stress or crisis or trauma? You know, if there's a really potentially serious situation, how do you respond to that?
Actually, I think we do pretty well in that. In some ways, that I mean, we've had circumstances like that. Every couple does, and whether it's
within the relationship or outside.
More external, I would say.
But
sometimes in the relationship. I guess, I mean, for example, just to give you an example, I was let go from my job at one point. That's always puts a couple under, family under a lot of stress. We came through that really very well. I was proud of us. I thought we did really well.
Yeah.
And
what was the first thing that you did when you told Lynda? What was the first reaction to that?
Give each other a big hug, I think. And after that, it was just a question of her giving me a lot of support and my working my way through it. And
at what stage was that? How long ago?
It would have been almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago now. So
at a critical time for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And as it turned out, it was one of those things people used to say at the time, which I didn't believe. Oh well, this could be the best thing that ever happens to you. It turned out, from a number of different points of view, that was true. I mean,
because it made you do something.
Yes, we went off and did a couple of other jobs that we both really liked. It set us up financially.
Yes.
We wouldn't be on this trip now, actually, probably without it.
Yeah.
Paid off our house.
Yeah.
Having said that, we wouldn't want to go through it again.
No, it was awful.
Was it? How long were you? I mean,
how long was I out of work?
And
well, I was out of work for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less.
Yeah.
But it affected us for a number of years, I would say.
In what sense? Emotionally?
Yeah. It made us. Actually, one of the things that it did for me was it made me feel sort of bulletproof.
Yeah.
Once you've been fired and it's awful, and you make your way through and you get out the other end, you realize that there's nothing worse that they can do to you. So it gives you a lot more freedom.
A very personal question, if you don't have to answer it.
Sure.
these others haven't been personal. I'm wondering what it is you want this for.
What you're doing, you know, at that 16 years marriage, you've been together a long time, you're used to each other. Has this trip in any way rejuvenated the romantic side of your life?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. It's been wonderful.
Yeah. It's a great, I mean,
I recommend it to everyone who's been married 15
essentially, anytime you get into a routine, anytime you can break it, makes a big difference.
Right. Can we say hello?
Yeah, sure.
My name's Andrew.
Yep.
Can we do a story on you?
What's it about?
It's an SBS series called Front Up.
Okay.
And we do little stories about people that we meet around Australia.
And how long does this take?
A few minutes. How long you got?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Darren.
Darren. What do you do?
I'm a labourer.
Where are you going now? Work? Is this on work?
Yeah.
On the way to work?
Well, we just had a stop work meeting for Union in the city, so...
But tell us a bit about yourself. Where you come from Brisbane, around here?
Yeah, I live over at Albion.
With your parents or?
No, just with,
Or with somebody?
I live with my girlfriend.
Yeah? What's her name?
Her name's Karen.
How long have you known Karen?
Oh, a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, about 18 months.
Yeah. Tell us about her.
She's nice, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, she's a pretty good girl,
Yeah? Is she working now?
Yeah.
What does she do?
She's in real estate.
How did you meet her?
I met her playing pool one night in the city, so at Dooley's, yeah.
She was playing pool?
Yeah, she was playing pool and just struck up a conversation with her and it went from there.
But you were playing at separate tables, were you?
Yeah, to start with.
To start with?
Yeah.
Has she joined your table now?
Yeah, she is now.
Is she a good pool player?
She is now, yeah.
Tell us a bit about the rest of your life. What else do you do apart from work and playing pool?
Not much really, just a bit of four-wheel driving and...
Four-wheel driving?
Yeah, don't mind that. Go and see heaps of bands and stuff.
Yeah.
That's more like what I'm into, yeah.
Yeah. And do you have plans for the future? Work-wise? Life-wise?
Yeah. I'm sort of hoping to start studying next year at TAFE. Do a part-time diploma of engineering, hopefully, maybe. It's pretty hard when you're working, so it just all depends, but that's what I want to do, and I'm only 23. I've got a lot of time left in my life, so I'm just taking it easy, you know. There's a lot of emphasis on society that you've got to be this and you've got to be that and you've got to have it done by the time you finish school and stuff, and I don't believe in that. I just, just take your time and enjoy life as it is. Don't fall too much into the pressure of society and the way the governments are running the countries these days and the world, so...
And how did you end up doing what you're doing? Was it just a job that came up?
Yeah, just sort of went from job to job and I found one I like, so I'm staying there. It's good money, good place to work for, so...
You're happy there? Happy enough for a while?
Yeah, I'm happy there, yeah.
And you're happy with Karen, obviously?
Oh, of course, of course.
Did you have any girlfriends before her?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We don't need too much detail, but just...
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, a serious
Yeah, I've had one serious girlfriend before her, so...
And did she leave you, or did you leave her?
It was more of a mutual thing.
Yeah? Just didn't work out? No. She was a great girl, and we were really good friends, and... You know, it was only young, and we were young, and you just sort of... We were together for, say, 3 years, and... You know, you eventually sort of drift apart as you grow up and your opinions and your views change, so... Yeah, but no regrets at all, mind you. And when you decided to live together, how did that come up with Karen? How did that come about? Did you just suddenly one day say, come and live here?
Yeah, I don't know, it just sort of happened at the time, you know.
Did she move into your place, or?
No, I moved in with her.
Did you? Where was she living?
She's where we are now.
But I mean, on her own or with friends?
No, with her sister.
Yeah,
so...
The sister's moved out?
No, she's still there.
She's still there?
Yeah.
Just the three of you?
Yeah.
Does that get on? Is that all right?
It's great. Yeah? It's great.
Is that an older sister?
No, it's a younger sister.
Yeah.
So, you just got to keep an eye on her every now and again. But she's all right. She's a pretty smart girl.
Yeah? How old is she?
So, 20.
Yeah? And so you're good mates? There's no...
Yeah, good mates.
There's no problem with her bringing people home and things like that?
Oh, no, not at all. She's pretty smart, She's one of those, she's pretty, what can I say? She's a pretty headstrong girl, so she doesn't take any shit, so, yeah.
A bit like her sister? A lot like a sister, yeah.
Karen's a headstrong girl.
Oh, yeah. But she's also not as well, you know. She's a pretty nice girl, so...
Yeah. You obviously get on well.
Oh, we do, mate. Soulmates, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, really close.
Young people here who are waiting, queuing up to get money. Yes. Can anybody queue up and get money here?
I think so, mate.
Yeah?
I think so.
How much are you going to get out?
How much are you getting out?
Does it
$100.
$100.
Yeah.
Do they give it to anybody?
Yeah, I think they give it to anyone, mate.
That sounds pretty good. No wonder there's a queue.
You want some? You got to go right to the back of the line.
What's your name?
Catherine.
Catherine.
Yep.
And Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
You guys having a good time at the show?
We only just got here.
Got here, yeah. Seems like a pretty cool day, though.
Yeah.
Pub's around the corner, so we're going to go and have a few beers.
Can you say what you do?
Me, I'm a sales assistant.
And I'm a chef. Yeah, I'm a chef.
I work at Dotty Rundle Mall, so I just put that on.
Okay.
To get in trouble.
Yeah. How long have you known each other?
6 years.
6 years.
Gosh, that's
6.5 years.
Are you just good friends?
Very good friends.
No, but just good friends.
No. We were boyfriend and girlfriend for a while.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
How did you meet?
Underage disco called Mambo when we were about 14, I think.
Yeah? And you just went on from there?
Yeah, on and off for 6 years. Yeah.
It's on now, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Only just.
It's all right because she pays for me to go to the show. So.
That's right, he's a kept man now.
Yeah. Is that good?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. Do you at least cook for her?
Yeah. I cook for her all the time.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
What does she cook?
Everything. He's an excellent cook.
Yeah?
Excellent.
Give me an example. Like, what's for dinner tonight?
For dinner tonight?
Thai chicken curry.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whatever she says, mate, I'm there. Just pay for me to go to the show.
So I can see this is a mutually satisfactory arrangement.
That's right.
Where is this relationship going, do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know,
Don't
no?
ask me that.
She wants kids, though. I don't know about that.
It's awful.
Can we have a look at your eyes?
No.
Did you have a late night last night?
She's stoned.
Do you always fool around with each other? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the basis of a good relationship.
Yes. Yeah. We're all
Do you
pretty
ever-
down to earth.
Yeah. Do you ever take anything seriously?
Yes. Yeah, I'm very serious at work.
Yeah. No, I mean in the relationship when you're together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
We have to sometimes.
Do you take your arguments seriously?
Well, even today we had a nice argument in the car.
Yeah. What was it about? Just roughly.
Roughly. I'm not allowed to go out Saturday night.
Oh.
HMC's playing a Dirty House show on Saturday night, and I'm not allowed to go.
You're not allowed to go out alone.
Dinner arrangements. No, he can go out, but we've got dinner arrangements with friends.
Oh, I see.
So he can't go. He's banned from going.
And is that was the argument?
Yeah.
Has it been resolved?
Yeah. Oh.
No, we're just not discussing it because
Yeah,
then
just putting
we'll
it
have
off
a
so
bad
we
day.
can
We'll discuss it
destroy our
later.
day.
Do you think you're alike? In a lot of ways.
Chalk and cheese.
Different.
Yeah.
Heaps different.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
We're totally different people.
Yeah.
Do your parents know him?
Yeah.
Yeah. And approve?
But Dad doesn't.
Who knows that?
Sorry, John.
No, he does.
He's all right. Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has he ever said to you that who he wants you to be with? Does he ever say
Yeah.
anything about that?
Yeah.
What does he say?
Oh, I can't remember.
I don't wanna
He
talk
won't say it
about
to me,
that.
though.
Yeah.
No, he won't. He's the only little guy.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Dean, for God's sake. He's not that little.
And your mum?
She's good. My mum's
Yeah,
cool.
She's really good. Yeah.
My mum's
Do
cool.
you know her parents?
Yes, very
They're-
well. Yeah.
You get on well with them?
Yes. And mother, definitely a mother. She's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah?
Very good.
Problem with dad?
Oh,
Not
but
a
yeah,
serious problem.
That's
That's
just,
just-
you know,
that's
fatherly
just a
figure.
normal dad.
Right, normal
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Looking after his
He
little
watches
girl.
out for me.
Yeah. And his parents?
They're pretty cool.
Very
We-
overprotective.
Yeah.
You know?
Are they?
Yeah,
Are you
oh, sure.
an only child?
I'm the oldest. I've
the
got
oldest.
2 brothers and a sister. So
Yeah.
I cop the brunt of everything. So,
Do you?
Yeah, I'm the oldest one.
So you've grown up with that.
Yeah.
You can cope with it.
Yeah, just.
Are you an only child?
No. Got 4 stepbrothers and 1 older brother.
It's a big family.
Mm.
How do you cope with that?
No, they're cool.
Yeah.
They're heaps cool.
You're in control, right?
Yeah, I boss them around.
Are you you like control?
Not really. I like to be controlled. That's why I'm going out with Ben.
Yeah, I like control.
You're in charge?
Oh, no, I think it's even. I wouldn't say I'm in charge.
Even, it's even.
Depends.
It's definitely
We'll see you on Saturday night,
yeah,
right?
Yes, definitely, definitely.